another way that women self-sabotage. Choosing quick fixes over sustainable healing. Let me say it again. Choosing quick fixes over long-term and sustainable healing. This one is huge, and a lot of women do this, jumping from one remedy, one quick fix to the next without sticking to a long-term plan. So these are the women that are in the Facebook groups, they're all over TikTok, they're looking for the next fibroid quick fix, how to get rid of fibroids, or the next endometriosis quick fix, right? Or they're the women that do the surgeries and do the UFEs and do the procedures, not understanding and knowing this, like you're not getting to the root of the issue. These are women that don't want to do the real work. They don't want to understand where these things actually come from. They don't want all that. They just want, I just want quick tips and that's it. They just want to, that's why I say I don't do quick tips. I don't do quick tips over here. I made that very clear, right? So I can chase away the women that don't want to heal, that don't want transformation, right? So these are the women that are always asking for quick tips and tricks because they're jumping on trends, right? You know, the castor oil this, the whatever, chlorophyll this, like just jumping on the next trend, right? Or the next herb, or they don't want to actually get to the root of the real issue, and they don't want to heal. They just want to. Some women have been doing this for years, or they've done it all 2024. They've been jumping on the next one, the next one, the next one, and some people, like I said, some people get tired of that and they say, "Listen, I'm ready to commit to the real work." But some women stay in that quick until they get tired and they're like, okay, just take out my whole uterus. Like women do that. I've seen that. I just want to just take out the whole uterus, right? So then they start having hormonal problems right after. But don't get me started on that, right? So these are women that avoid doing the real work and don't want to get to the root cause of the issue. They want the quick fix. This is driven psychologically by impatience. This is also driven by a fear of change. Okay, so this is you. If you again are always looking for what's the quick fix, what's the next step, what's this? You have a fear of change and you're impatient. People like these are women that have a need for instant gratification. And honestly, our society is built off this instant gratification, and that's why things are the way they are. That's why women's health is in the way it is, because of the addiction to quick fixes and not actually sustainable long-term healing, not actually addressing the root cause. Okay, it's a huge issue, So the process of change, and this is why they do this. The process of change, people jump on quick fixes to avoid change, right? They don't want to change their habits. They just, okay, if this herb or this pill or whatever can heal me, or this surgery, these are women that fear the loss of control, because clinging on to the old version of themselves is kind of like them subconsciously being able to take control. Even though they hate having fibroids, they hate continuously chasing their symptoms. They subconsciously hate it, but they at the same time, the brain will make you go towards what feels safe, what feels familiar, which is a lot of times to our own detriment. So you have to be careful with that, and you have to recognize that, right? So